Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now it's Palmer, and it's Davids. Palmer.
Nice control.
Palmer touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Palmer! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
In the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid, where they all scored.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say.
Davids.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that is commitment to the cause. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
And we have our very first corner.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Davids. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that was nowhere near his best. Davids. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Palmer, very much a man of this moment. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu. Davids. Davids! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Davids.
Roberto Carlos.
And it's Vieira, looking here to chip it through.
Roberto Carlos.
Figo. Here's Makaleli. Cafu. And Makaleli. It's Makaleli. Now Davids. Approaching the half-hour mark. Palmer, looking understandably energised after his goal. Hullet, and Hullet! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And he's taking no chances there. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Roberto Carlos knocks it into space. Davids.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Neymar. Hullet. Cafu. Makaleli. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Here's Makaleli. And it's Davids. And it's Palmer. He's tried one! Played in by Roberto Carlos. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vieira. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out to the right. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. Spread it left. Roberto, terrific header! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Davids. Here's Vieira. Hullet. And here's Eto'o. Davids cuts out the pass. Vigo. Makaleli. Davids. Cafu. And it's Makaleli. Now Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Hullet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that was vital. Eto.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a searching pass, and he welcomes it in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not a lot we need to say about that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
That has been slung wide. Cafu. And it's Davids. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Makaleli. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Hullet. Messi. Davids. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cafu. Here's Roberto Carlos. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Half an hour gone in the second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cafu. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the first goal came from this.
Camisa 2, deixando o campo
Header! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Roberto Carlos. Out of play for a throw. Chooses to go cross-field. Mateus. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah driving forwards. And he's there to belt it away.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now there's a fine ball. Bale! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done...
Oh, what has happened here? He's one-on-one! Chance! And yes, it's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Now it's Hullet. Quality ball. Love. It's Eto'o! Oh, that's fabulous!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in.
Palmer! Oh, split-second reaction.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Chance, surely! Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And the counter is on. Davids. And it's Figo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Davids. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a cute ball. And this is Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hullet. Hullet played. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's hit the post! It's in! And they're back in front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's Eto'o! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Eto'o certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Shevchenko. Pinches it off him. Palmer. Cafu. Hullet might just make this. And it's Makalele. And he cuts out the supply. Davids. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Hullet. Looking tidy in possession here. And that is expertly dealt with. That has ended up in no man's land.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's no flag! Oh, that's fabulous. Plays the ball back. And that's a dangerous ball. There's the shot! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bullet has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Figo is onto this. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's Figo. Thuram looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makaleli. Davids. Well timed, excellent interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And so we're off again. No changes at the interval from either side. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Maldini. It's Roberto Carlos. Maldini. And it's Davids. And here's Figo. And Makaleli. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Floated through. Cafu. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Makaleli. And it's Davids. That's Thuram. And it's Palmer. Roberto Carlos. Palmer, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Davids. And this is Hullet. He might be in here. He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Palmer. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's got away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Shevchenko, and here's Hullet. It's a good spell of possession, this. Davids. Cafu. Thuram. Hullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Palmer. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Roberto Carlos. Over to the left. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Figo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substituição em campo.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 17.
There's the header! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Camisa 24.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Camisa 2.
Now it's Eto'o. Now, can they get him away? That has been knocked clear.
Camisa 23. Camisa 6. Camisa 9. Camisa 21. Substituição em andamento.
That has been cut short.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Pedro. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pedro. Ronaldinho gets good distance on it. Makaleli. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now he's off and running. João Pedro. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances?
Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Cleared without complication. It's Thuram. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. That's a throw. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking to play him in.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that's clever. That's the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What you... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well...
Figo! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gullit. And now it's a race for the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Driving forward, Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Nesta. Gullit. And this is Figo. Messi. And it's Neymar. That's good running with the ball. Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played with finesse. And that has been clubbed away. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Looking to play him in. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Makaleli. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. And Gullit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the ball is out of play.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Makaleli. And here's Gullit. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Figo. Davids looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has ended up in no man's land. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. It's a pretty loose pass. Gullit. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Makaleli. Davids. Here's Roberto Carlos. And here's Figo. Looking for options for movement. Looking to go deep. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. Back into the middle. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Figo. Davids. Cafu. It's a good run down the right. Oh, terrible pass. Cross to the back post. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer... Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu. Palmer. Davids. Maldini. Looking for the run. Figo. Very nicely done.
Minuto de acréscimo.
And it's Davids.
Oh, sweet feet.
Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Neymar. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Cafu. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o. Oh, this is a... And the shot! Nesta. Roberto Carlos. Figo takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Hullet. Hullet couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Header! Well, there's the clearance. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Messi. Neymar. Davids wins the duel this time. Now it's Figo. Davids. And here's Hullet. Hullet! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. Over to the left. Cafu cuts it out. Cafu. Makaleli. Nice looking ball. Now it's Palmer. Cross. He's got tall. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Hullet. Figo. Makaleli. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Cafu. And it's Thuram. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's picked out the run. Plenty to aim at here. Out to the left it goes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Davids. Ball played for Nesta. Makaleli. It's Figo. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else.
Climbs up big! Gullit, can he spark a counter here? Gullit. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Figo, he's picked his way through. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh no, can he finish? And it's in! And what a climax we have here! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substituição em campo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Mohamed Salah! He scores! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And when the manager... Judge, surely! It's fallen kindly here! And that's it. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that pass just didn't quite work.
And this is Shevchenko.
Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that's gone route one. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Davids.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That's great.
Shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Palmer, a player who needs no introduction. Eto'o. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Neymar. Vieira. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Now it's Figo. Great defending, strong and determined.
He could be in here, and the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Almost half an hour in now. Roberto Carlos. Makaleli. Roberto Carlos. Now Davids. Cafu.
Oh, sweet feet.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chips it through. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neymar. Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Decent progress down the left.
Figo. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's Davids. Here's Makaleli. Just 5 minutes left until the break. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Eto'o. Makaleli. Palmer. And it's Figo. Now Davids. Cafu. Cafu. That's very neat. And Makaleli. There is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score... And we have our very first corner. And the ball's come loose here. And again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Turan. Cafu. Palmer. Now it's Palmer. Palmer! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack.
And the shots! Pull it.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Aimed beyond the defence. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's looking wide. And the return pass. Madrid finding their passes. Makaleli. Now, what about a counter-attack? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Another throw-in.
Bullet really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's all!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to play him in. He's found the way through. Palmer looking understandably energised after his goal. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Good ball, good take. No, he is not giving anything away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice looking ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Looking to go deep. He gets big! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Substituição em campo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 22. Camisa
Maldini.
13. Camisa 24.
And
Camisa
Mateus.
11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Cafu.
Camisa 4. Camisa 23.
Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Camisa 6.
Beckenbauer.
Camisa 9.
And Mateus.
Substituição.
Passing nice and neat.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last still. Chance, surely! Well, that has not gone well. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Eto'o really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Mbappe. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, a delicate chip through. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is a little undercooked. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substituição em andamento.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Mateus, pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cafu. Out to the left it goes. And it's been given away. Bale. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Showing good feet. Played in by... And the finish! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Beckenbauer. Now Cruyff. Mateus. João Pedro. Beckenbauer. João Pedro. And he's been shifted off it. Eto'o, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. And back it goes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Short changes him with that pass. And he's worked it through. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
I think there's actually a quiet...
Bale! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
I just think...
Bale! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And it's Bale. And he's intervened well there. Makaleli.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Gabriel. Mateus.
Now it's Bale.
Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Makaleli.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. He won't be happy with that one. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Probing pass.
Oh, what a great chance! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He'll fancy himself from here.
So the perfect chance to get one back.
He's going for goal!
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Skillfully cut out.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game.
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Davids. Madrid finding their passes. Cristiano Ronaldo is having a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Ribery. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Luis Suarez. Quarter of an hour played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vieira. Quality ball. And this is Eto'o. Passes short and sharp. Cruyff. And it's Eto'o. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot could be on. Now this could be a chance. And we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Palmer. To Schneider. Nedved. And it's Ribery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Look at the space, it's Bale! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's hoisted clear. Eto'o. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Mbappe receives it in a... He's one-on-one! Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez, good purposeful running this. And that's been intercepted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Suarez.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he was alert to it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's away. There's the shot! Well, now that's another chance. It's there. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter...
Eto'o! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Eto'o. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so...
Great chance! Ronaldo with a beautifully timed run. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cruyff powering forward here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider. That's Nedved. Some really good ball movement. Luis. It's Luis Suarez! And yes, it's there! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Shoots! Really well taken goal. And they are cruising away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That looks a good ball through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Luis Suarez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played through for him. And a chance! Well, there's the clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nedved. Pullet wins the duel this time. Nesta. Eto'o. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Mbappe! Full it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Bale. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good ball! Luis Suarez! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20.
That's a little off target.
Camisa 11.
Messi, Bale. Bale purring through the gears.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Bale. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Played out towards the right wing, and he's managed to get free. Cafu. Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Here's the header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
We are into overtime. Cafu. That's been slipped through, and he was quick to react. Nedved. Ronaldinho. Who played through for the wide man. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
He's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Now it's Cruyff.
Oh, well measured. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. It's a threatening ball. That is a brilliant interception. Makaleli. That's a sharp pass. Great vision.
Nicely worked. And that is as far as they're going to go.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through.
Figo.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Thuram has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And he's cut it out. Palmer. Cruyff. Figo. Spread it left. And it's Hullet. Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Cruyff.
And the finish! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Hullet.
He's through, it's one on shapes to shoot!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Played out wide.
Out towards the flank.
No, again there's no way through.
And this is Cruyff!
They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Cruyff.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Davids. Leeds looking to pass their way through.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
And we have our very first corner.
And that has been cleared.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous.
Big chance! One-on-one and a shot! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion.
Takes a shot! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well,
Shevchenko!
He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And that interception was most necessary.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the right.
And he goes cross-field.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Roberto Carlos. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And Cruyff! He has done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Leeds go into the lead. Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Gullit. Number 14, Johan
It's out
Cruyff.
for a goal kick.
Number 6, Makalele. Number 24, Targets. Number 7, Figo. Number 25, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 13.
It's a searching
Mbappe.
pass.
Number 11.
And this is Shevchenko.
Number 10, Conte.
Well, it's
Number
definitely the right
15,
attitude and application,
Franz
Peter.
Beckenbauer.
They've got to keep
Number
pushing.
4,
This is a really
Nedved.
front-footed approach.
Number 9,
I think they just have to keep
Mohamed
forcing
Salah.
the issue and they'll get clinical.
Beckenbauer. And here's Bale. Lovely ball. Mbappe! Sticks it away! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will...
Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Bale. Beckenbauer. Leeds finding their passes. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. And that's a good ball. Some really good ball movement. And the shot! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And he shoots! He's got a goal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
They're still trying to make a game of this. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That has been slung wide. Davids.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's clever. And Shevchenko! Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. Oh, nice touch. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Pull it. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that is that. Leeds, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hullet! He shifted it to the flank. Thuram.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Now it's Villa. Hullet. Big chance! He scored! There is the breakthrough! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Figo. Hullet gets into some space. Hullet. Leeds are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Terrific header! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion.
Can he finish? He's got a goal!
Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Leeds go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Davids does well to get it back. And here's Hullet. Very nicely done. And it's Makalele. Look at...
Goes for a shot! He scored!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Leeds take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're managed...
Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. He is just caressing the ball. Played towards the other side. Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Makalele. And here's Hullet. Bale. Oh, that's well spotted.
David Villa!
And that has been clubbed away. And they're quick to get it back. Eto. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. And this is Roberto Carlos. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely shaped ball. David Villa tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So now the difference is 3. And here's Roberto Carlos. Lovely, now then. Tries to cross. He rises! Well, that is remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Makaleli stood up well to him there. Makaleli. Oh, this is a terrific run. Makaleli. Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Bale. Chips it through. Davids.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Bale. Now it's Eto'o. Nesta makes the interception. Davids. Vigo. Leeds finding their passes. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. Maldini getting this one clear. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Real chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa with 2 goals already to his name. Eto'o. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Davids. Not the most accurate pass. So we've reached the hour mark. Driving forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's been given away. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching pass he's played there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Hullet. Makaleli. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, super find. It's Eto'o! They've scored! They're back within reach! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
So, time for changes
Number
on
8,
both sides, actually.
David Villa.
So,
Number
is this the
25,
start of a comeback?
Carlo.
He has
Number
found the
7,
way through.
Figo. Number
Nedved with the
24,
delivery.
Davids. Number
Roberto
6,
Carlos
Makalele.
driving on and making
Coming
good
on the
progress.
field,
Great ball,
number
and he's in
13,
here.
Mbappe. Number 11.
It's all a little bit
Bale.
desperate, but it's got the
Number
job done.
9,
Oh, that's
Mohamed
brilliantly
Salah.
defended, though.
Number
It
4,
looked destined for a goal.
Nedved. Number 15, Franz Beckenbauer.
For a moment you felt that was
Number
going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Mateus. Substitution in progress.
Mateus, Beckenbauer, Makalele, Roberto Carlos, Cafu, Makalele, and this is Eto'o. Mateus gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos swung over. And Mateus. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Eto'o. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Neither of these two want to come off second. Bale! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That pass isn't the best. Makalele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Eto'o. Now there's takes a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Form shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is as far as it goes. Leeds are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
And we come to you now
Your
with a
reflections
quick
then,
request
Jim.
for support
Well, the look on the
for our
manager's
World
face
Charity
says it
Fund.
all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos. And the ball is out of play. Oh, easy pickings there.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Figo. And here's Cruyff. That is good strength. Leeds controlling the possession in this early phase. And pull it! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Makalele. Now it's Palmer. Makalele. Still goalless. And it's Makalele. Threads one in. Foot in. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Eto'o! Well, now it's a race for the ball. The alert has passed. It didn't always look as though it would.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Palmer. Palmer making good progress on the right-hand side. There's the crossfield ball. Roberto Carlos. Pull it. Played back in. Knocks it out wide. Tries the cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out towards the flank. Here's Makalele. Passing nice and neat. Might be danger here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Good read, needed to be. Pull it. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played, well played. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Ball's gone out of play. Thuram. Palmer. Makaleli. Looking for the run. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! He's scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leeds go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's Figo! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Leeds are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking tidy in possession here. Davids, chance here to counter, and claimed it back swiftly. And he's worked it through, and this is Eto'o. It's a threatening ball. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Out to the right, plays it at Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Thuram. And it's Makaleli. Now it's Figo. Now it's Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Real chance! That's going to go a long way. No way through there. And it's Palmer. Makaleli. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Eto'o. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that has not gone well. Hullet. Figo. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos looking to penetrate opposition lines. 75 minutes played. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, well measured. Pullet receives it in a wide position. Great vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Figo. Brilliantly cut out. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Could move up a gear here. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
6,
Madrid
Makelele.
get themselves back into
Number
contention.
23.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Johan Cruyff.
Oh, we expected
Number
better, and so did he.
25. Palmer. Number
And here's
7,
Mbappe, and this is
Figo.
Bale.
Coming on the field.
This
Number
usually is the
15,
time teams go into
Franz
conservation
Beckenbauer.
mode.
Number 22, Frank Lampard. Number 13, Mbappe. Number 11, Bale. Number 9, Mohamed Salah. Number 4, Nedved.
He's only too happy to take that back.
2 added minutes has been
Solo
indicated.
can place it forward. Now it's Bale. Good ball over the top. Mbappe is on his own. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nedved. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Leeds pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
What
are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in, and it's Roberto Carlos. Out towards the flank. And here's Figo. Cleared away. Leeds have reclaimed it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's certainly onside here. And a shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's running through. And this is Van Basten. Nesta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Palmer has got himself a free kick. Thuram. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Schneider. Ecuador were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Spread neatly. He's found a way through. He's on it, chance for a shot! And now they can clear their lines. And it's Davids. Del Piero. Plays it through. Pressing high and with purpose. Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Azar. Now it's Del Piero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He was under real pressure there. What a throw in. Now it's Hullet. Rodri. Del Piero. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
No way through there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Davids. Palmer is onto this. And this is He's going for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Leeds are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's a sharp little ball here. And he's gone backward here. Cruyff. Palmer. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Leeds sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the flag has stayed down. It's a mighty effort! Yes! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. Bastoni has... And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Figo. Now it's Hullet. And here's Azar. Now it's Del Piero. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's intervened well there. That has not gone well. Great vision.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. And it's Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. Makaleli. Now it's Hullet. And it's Figo. Hullet is flagged offside. Bastoni. Now it's Azar. Now it's Scholes. And this is Del Piero. Palmer. Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through. Big chance! One goes for a shot! They've done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys. Scholes. Some resolute defending there. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Hullet. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's absolutely no element of fluke either. makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't? And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Señoras